All right, welcome back. We're still on Breakfast Daily, and it's time for Community Forum. We're going over to a part of Accra that we haven't heard from in a while. This is Sukura, and Philip Ni Latte is standing by. Hi, Philip. How are you?
Hi, Kweku. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good morning, Philip.
Kweku, I can hear you. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. So, exactly where are you, and what can you tell us about what's going on there this morning?
Well, I'm in the Ablekuma Central constituency, currently at Sukura Market within this constituency. It's a very interesting constituency that viewers and also the general public should watch out for, because it's a contest between Abdul Latif Dan of the NDC and also Jefferson Saki, who is a media person or a journalist before, and he's contesting in this particular constituency. In the year 2000, in this constituency, it went in favor of the New Patriotic Party. Victor Okule Norte was the member of parliament for this area, and 2004, Victor Okule Norte retained the seat in this area. In the year 2008, the gentleman they call here Brathiu, that we all know as Theophilus Tetechai, who is now the General Secretary or the Secretary for the National Democratic Congress for the Greater Accra branch, was the Member of Parliament in this area, 2008 to 2012. In 2016, the contest was very keen to the extent that the New Patriotic Party had to take the seat from the National Democratic Congress. So in this area, Ebenezer not Neti, Nina Neti, he won the parliamentary slot in this area and became the Member of Parliament. The margin was very wide with over 6,000 votes. And in the year 2000, Abdul Latif Dan of the NDC moved on to take the seat from the New Patriotic Party. He closed the gap of the 6,000 votes, added some margin to it, that is over 1,000 votes, and won the seat in this constituency. But the issue now is Jefferson Saki, who is now coming in as the parliamentary candidate on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party. Are the constituents going to give the nod to him, or is the incumbent, that is the Member of Parliament, Abdul Latif Dan, is still going to retain the seat come December 7, 2024, which is some few days from now, and it's on a Saturday. So let's gauge the mood in this constituency. In this constituency, it's not only one place. We have Laterbiokoshie, we have Sukura, we have part of Matayeko. We also have the Abossey proper, because the Abossey individuals there has also changed the dynamics of the elections in this area. So let's start talking. We will engage some of the market women and engage other individuals in this area. Possibly, we will cross over to Abossey area, Laterbiokoshie, and you would hear or you get to see what constituents in this area have to say, what is going to inform their decision, who they are going to vote for, and also the political actors from the various political parties will also be engaged. But let me engage this woman here who sells here at the Sukura market. Speak to her briefly, ask her a few questions, how the business is going and what she is going to influence her decision come December 7 in this constituency. Mami, you're saying? You want to say?
Yagusu, kaka. I feel where the and quiet. Bibia boy, yent oh shed, you will find your macron, yama boy, see and quiet. See, yes, the same. Yes, the same near coin. You say, who can find yama yento. Bibia and cosu. Yeba anopa, the obedi crumpo, unya. Says, see a Ghana and quiet. bibia basa nti yasa tuma the same president no anade oba no mate no na oba no enye ye ti yesisem ye wo market ha for good years omuso omu be wa be si market na amaye market no wa be si 4 years ago omu de ye ko road kwan hu ye wuti kwan hu fam ye wo ha ti say 2 months na ekonu omu si omu ji road one day omu anka kire one day pay wo omu ba be bubu market ya paki ye nyama hwesi na ye ti market ha ye dani tinapa omu paki ye hwe gota no na wo ha no nipa ti ha na nipa didi enye yare na ebenya nti afi we de ye sisem ye ntumi tu obama NDC ana MPP bio ye sisem ye tuma NDC na ekọ anim mokoba ya mokobaba
o se mo sisemu a mo pa che se na so no mo hu hwe wo area ha na se and na mo member of parliament so no so NDC member of parliament it's about say na mo hu hwe development bi ana mpuntum bi awa
waka ni ye pa sa na wo be ka no be ye na ye wo ha no yenum se NDC na e wo so but the ekos na MPP fonu de omu be yenu so omu ni anka NDC na e wo so a promise market ha anka Sukura market anka o ma si amai baby na e wo krompo enye market obi store na esi o store na esi na edi mai omu ji free esa o omu ye de onu de ye ntumi hu nti anka NDC na e wo so a anka promise market ni ya se nti de o kan wo kan ye but yesu yenim de ekos so anka omu maniska si jiska we ne be si market so betimi asia mai ade na e maniska na on to me ye mai omu nam se omu maniska baby okola parliament wo jiska odi be yesu yenim se ska na omu manu na enye se omu maniska se ne be si market na mai nti oba power and this ba power oba e be si market na mai na by miss
all the man NDC
me the NDC
member of parliament no member of parliament no all the man why
Medima when Latif.
Yeah.
Rose.
Okay, so that's Rose for you. She is saying that business is not moving as expected in this area. Almost every place you would go, that is what the market women are saying, that business is not moving as it should. And she's going to vote for the National Democratic Congress because she hasn't seen much from the New Patriotic Party in this area. But I posed the question to her that this constituency is, the member of parliament in this constituency is on the ticket of the NDC. So why hasn't she seen enough in this constituency? But she went on to say that, well, though there are issues here, they were hoping that the central government will fix these issues. But come December 7, on Saturday, she's going to give her nod to the National Democratic Congress, the presidential to John Dramani Mahama, and also for the parliamentary, she's going to give it to Latif Dan in this constituency. Let's still engage other market women in this area. This is the Sukura market in the Ablekuma Central constituency. Oh my God, you're there.
Funny, you're
Jogba.
Tell patient to dinky.
Then you mo
Challenge to Molewana.
Can you na mean banaka and remember be our bahi ni beacon?
Nibia na me here. Mukoka badges cover any poewa. However, I'm 2 CD. I'm in a cash in a go to Jano, Janaka Wanale, and your Moson, but when for this poya Kojano. Nashkani Kabajano. Men never anyone may buy, none by any and no anashika. Kayo no Akashik Mamiewa. Oh, the president after no Kunhawa. Ni, I may be any Nibia no Nibia Jela watch or 1 pin. Nibia Jela watch or I can't feel no Kuya. She have me if I can vote to. I can one pitch on.
Oh, vote.
If I can vote to.
But men 12 year no, where Goom, where Apalu, where independent candidates, Chedeba, Alaneba, where Mahama, where Baomia, but men 12 son yo no go vote.
And no one can vote here. Near go or committee are voting, huh, man. I'm a quite woman forward that. Mammy, what the president was an AVA no co. When it turns like, oh, mammy, what many horny. I'm a chenny piano. She, I be no conoko, 1 pin. Go by Jano, by piano, got the Jano, no, I know she can't tie all day. Only one one walker, who be no fair can anyone be no know why you peta. When you offer no conoko, yemi. You want 1 pin.
2012 or for Shiki,
And for a beer.
or for Anna Moebi.
In for her and in Akufado.
Oh, okay, presidential, ni parliament, Damoka.
You can have and in a You are actually tapping by Egbe.
JB or vote you?
Vote.
Okay, so I'm trying to ask her whether she voted in the year 2012. She's trying to get the name right. But what she's telling us is that the business is still not moving well. Looks like that is what all market women are telling us here at the Sukura market, that the business is not moving well. When they go to buy their produce to come and sell here, it's very expensive. But I'll ask her further questions, what she's going to consider to vote in the December 7 election. She has stated that, well, she has decided not to vote, but I'm asking her what may influence her decision, whether she will take her decision, she will change her decision to vote come December 7. Waka aka afon shiki mene. That is Saturday na afon shiki. Mini poten ba chake odwemo. Allo mini ba influence odwemo ake okay. Ani ma vote ya ha mene, allo ma vote ya mene.
No di ba chake odwemo ake sibia no nto ejole ake won pie mami. O mo ni baba kelele ake ba awi ni e fine shi amechu eni ha wo. Ona ni amechu eni ha wo ka me wi ni amechu eni ha wo won sole ni money baba kelele ake no ni ba wi ba ye no. No le won ba chake wo dwemo. Shike ye no ni won pi ne kele ebe yan ko ba vote. Ake go vote na me kwa won pi.
Wo Saturday na wa afon shiki na mo wa vote ya.
No nle ake bi me fi dwon ake shin vote this year. Only money ma vote ha.
Wo vote.
Fi dwon ake vote.
Gbego.
Patient Odenke.
Patient Odenke. Okay, so that's Patient Odenke for you. She says that she's not voting this year. She hasn't decided yet as to who she's going to vote for come December 7. But I'm still engaging other individuals in this market. That is a Sukura market in the Ablekuma Central Constituency. How are you?
I'm good.
Well, you have vim. What do you have to tell us?
Yes, I'm very vim, more than vim. My name is Amia TV. I vote here. I was born and raised here in Ablekuma Central,
Okay.
and I vote here. Yeah.
What are some of the issues in this constituency?
A lot of issues, my brother. A lot of issues. But thank God we have a good and beautiful MP that came and do a lot of things for us. Yes.
Like?
Something like boreholes, taking care of widows, children, a lot of things.
A lot of things in this constituency. Yes. Are you saying that the previous members of parliament that have been here, they've not done much like what you are saying now?
You've lost the former MP for NDC. Yes, he did a lot, and now Abdul Latif Dan is doing a lot too. He just commissioned school yesterday, a school and boreholes and clinic at Tankasilai, Laterbiokoshie area. Yeah.
But also Ebenezer was also here, Ebenezer Nate of the NPP. We've also seen Victor Okule Note in this constituency. Before that, we had Samuel Crab in this constituency. They've all not done enough for you?
Nothing. They did not do anything. Ebenezer Okule Note did not do anything. Crab did not do anything. The late, this man, his name, did not do anything. The only thing I know that is Child, the former NDC MP. Yes, he did a lot for Ablekuma Central.
Do you sell in this area, or do you do business here?
Yes, I have a place here, but when they came, I did not get my place again.
Why?
Because look at what they did. They said they have good market. Look at what they did.
You don't think it's a befitting market for you?
No. I don't have any shade here, so I'm planning to come and do some shade here so that I'll start selling my markets here.
What are you selling, or what do you sell?
I sell maize.
Maize?
Yeah.
How is the maize business like?
Very, very bad. As 2017, 2018 to 2024, it's very bad. Business is very boring, very poor.
What made it bad? What has made it bad?
Because there is no money. The transport fee is too high. Petrol is high. Everything is too high. Everything is too high. Yeah.
And it's making life difficult for you.
Very, very, very difficult.
Now, 2024 elections, some few days from now, what is going to influence your decision to vote? I'm sure you're going to vote for Jefferson Saki, aren't you?
Me, I won't vote for Jefferson. I'm voting for John Dramani Mahaman and Abdul Latif Dan.
Why won't you vote for Jefferson Saki and Dr. Baumia? Because they are continuing what Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo started.
I did not see anything that Akufo-Addo did. Akufo-Addo did not do anything. Me, I did not see anything that Akufo-Addo did. I did not see anything, nothing in this constituency.
In this constituency, not far from you is the Obechebe Elamte Phase 2 that has been commissioned recently. There are other projects that the government has put in place. Free senior high school policy, free SHS is going on. Children are going to school for free. You haven't seen any of these things?
I haven't seen anything. My son just left 2 weeks ago. I spent more than 6,000. So why is it free? It's not free. Almost 6,000. It's not free. Me, I did not see anything Akufo-Addo and Bawumia has done to this constituency. So me, I will not vote for them. I'll vote for John Dramani Mahama and Abdul Latif Dan to come and continue their good work. Because I've seen what John Mahama did. I've seen a lot of what John Mahama did. I did not see anything. So I'm voting for John Dramani Mahama and Abdul Latif Dan.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Your name?
Amia TV is my name.
Amia TV. Okay, so that's Amia TV for you. She says that outright she's going for the National Democratic Congress. She's voting for John Dramani Mahama and also the Member of Parliament here, Abdul Latif Dan, in this area. I'm questioning her on the free senior high school policy. She says that, well, it's not served her well because just recently she had to take her child to school. She paid over 6,000 Ghana cedis in terms of trying to resolve other things for the son to go to school. But she's going to vote for the NDC in the 2024 elections, December 7, come Saturday. Touch over there.
Ofena told me, Oula nye teteka.
Oula nye teteka. Oba minchiwa.
Oula nye. Ibi ma for Oula ison. President before Ghana before president. Ka mama be, amamba ye mama say. Ita ke bia mi be ni mama jo. Wonu tumo lo ke ya e lo e. Isha shito lo ke banku. Ke ya e lo e beni na lo e ji. First wa ye lo e 3 million. 4 million. Ke lo e jale wa wo ke wona lo kla 4-5. Bia ne won wo lo 50 million. 20 million. 40 million. Mini wasane bale naka. Aka ke wo ta freedom. Wo ya jowo. Ne be ba vote e ba laka wo. Akufo-Addo ba ke wa ke wona le numo. Nwo fi la ke ta fra tele ba nye wa wo. Benafeke wa wo nu no fia na sole e kureke mama no ehi jeje no ehi atamis no ehi wo believe aka sane ku e lile fe onupa na e kwa wo asale no ahia ha wo sile mo e ba mo e poton mi npo enufo efite no fia no na yan wo no fia no efite ni bia ne je ni wo yo aka free sele cha wana na e ko obi ba school no bile ba no believe about Tashia 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. But what be a buyer? I'm in your home. I call back and Baba 4 months. Say, I make a hoi bashia. I make a problem basha. I'm nearly Papan and Baje.
Free senior high school, about Pishka.
Oh, father, living what here I found poor. First say, one a John can quote one sumo. First said, a John can quote one sumo.
First said, Numia Kenya Pioshka, or being a school when you buy Pishka.
Oh, father, first say, scan what pio, that flat, I said, Biane, Nuni. Apio akabiane biane bitashia brete kwa samo komele unde weba because of milo libid no kenya so I to agbeke school amina ko pepe na ba kan ba wo a bathroom ka toilet ni na jimi je na ka me joli o wo fe wo na e ko ka wo hingba wo fe wo na ka wo hingba je na amale adie ni wo na e wo mile wa sani nu ma mo no la ka nu mo no bo ba wa wo mo e bo mo no ba mo e bo ma gbe no fite no fia no
mi o sen la ju fi o mimba okay me yo gbego
owula nye teteka anja botiano.
Okay, so that is owula nye teteka. In summary, what she's saying is that business is not going that well, and they gave President Akufo-Addo the nod, hoping that, well, from what she's saying, he's an old man, so he would be able to do some things that would ease their trade for them, but that is not what they are saying is in this area. I'm quoting her words, or saying what exactly she's saying. And she also stated that the free senior high school policy is not working well for them because though they think it's going to be free, there are some charges, or there are some fees that they pay, and it's affecting them. She's spoken a lot about the New Patriotic Party, and also what the New Patriotic Party didn't do right for them as market women here. Afwan Shiki, Saturday ni bane. Na mo afwan.
Hey, ofare me mama no dinchi. Mama beni mama yo no ta flat. Lesson be ka lesson be ne kan mo sky. Ni ta flat ka me duo skapo na me kwa wo crowd papo mami na he on enin bia no beto kuma dollar aka voting time bia le kuma an petrol no an petrol no many word mo se wo yo na an petrol no e wo ka ya dan wo ka mate fo mbe wo ka mate drivers na sande ba wo lo mo ame mi le wo asane bale na kan aka wo many wo yo Ghana wo ka aka yi 11 balatas cocotas Kubetas, fake face, tacitas, la sutas, fe maba, akoshi fe haters. O maba, be an face, akoshi 1 city, be an akoshi 6 cities, 7 cities. Millinoni, a couple of not hospital, I call no akoshi again, but Oscar of Affite more than in a near every shot senator Tuni. Every shot said Tuni of a call of a cotababo paracetamol na ba lo habo abaka ka to fanoni di otala wana ba ko ya he abanga bo no e mami bia ne paracetamol na me iska na me kan felibi na sa amen kata vietimi ni wo nyanye ka me girlfriends na me ai tu wujin ka stores ka libi ha me tu ngame ni wo me on hiafo ni wo mo vote won abo wo ka won ta no ba take mami wo ba mo pin ma ba sane bale na kan ya ko se mami Kagbe bibi on kan a pay a month a scar hale ni ka wo pay ko kwap but ni tiali bia no nya wo bia le dollar won so ya he will now securities bia because from the instance to local banku aka ka wo to ko awo da so e ka ton problem me no sane bala kan akofo da atenu ni mama aba mama leji wo jino Jesus
mama ka ba mi ni ba fi
o fa ne mama pa lili bi abasifi o ta flat amefite ma e o na amefite ma mama ka ba nu wadromo na sia lawo ye yesu gba me mama ba libi ba abasifi o hawo ta flat libi ya anwen moto jino Jesus wo jino Jesus ka beli jeje Gino first Jesus mama fe Gino Jesus ene wo bia Latif Abdul Latif wo benu wo beli bi ye bia ne simo ka etabula jin kalibi hawo e ka e fe pipe free e ka pipe ba free e ka pipe ba e wona pipe na pipe no anga pipe kanu anga pipe o be na bula Latif fe hawo bia ne Latif e bo moden moko fe moko ba ka Latif tuko ni e bia male bi enma nyele jinye Latif e agbele school na ne fe wo road to bibi ne fe ni ja Latif kwen agbagba dupo e bata anu aka Latif di mo ni to moto e ne jeu e pepper e da ne hani agbagba gbata nu e wa me juo me juo bia le won jeno number 8 number 2 Latif, Abdul Latif, he come me, he can Latif. Hello, mama. I'm a hop on a mekahe. No pen, so I'm a high tapentawo. I'm a high tapentawo. Oh, find me a big cometo open. Oh, meet an ame woman, half it. Nima for Namaka hop, high tapentawo. Mama can Latif. Ina me po. Ina me from po. Oh, I come, what fair, but in your megame, make that the fight. Wole te wakwa bedi mami efe ka bedi mami jale ko zwe amubu ko fe ne ke ha fe bo ne ke ko fe ne o salete kula chai ke tuni o salete ne ke ha fe no ko hawo wo won pa fa ne wo take ami ko ni bedi mami efe ni bia ba sha wo fe bia no nyo edu ade tensilis no ko bia ye bia ne tilapia enya tilapia first ko tilapia jelo ji tilapia bia ne tilapia na gbe Sama biane no ya be sama no kwe dana kanga so wo wu me ka ojo le mama ya wu ni dana kanga so ile sam le popo na pa ngbangba in the name of Jesus and Sagari ile akpa so me ngama wo wu me e ka wonyame na me ya dwa me ni wo watuni ni wo biane ko na me se.
All right. So she spoken a lot. She said a lot of things, and in summary, she's saying that the things aren't going well. She's going to give the nod to John Dramani Mahama and also Abdul Latif, who they say that is doing some form of work in this area. She spoke about the free senior high school policy, that things aren't going well with that. She also spoke about the close fishing season exercise that is being implemented by the government, that exercise is affecting their husbands, that is the fishermen, and they are not able to bring enough money home and also get things done in the house. Let me over and ba. So let me speak to this woman. I saw her really jubilating and saying also a lot of things when I was interviewing or speaking to the Ulanye. Yes, so let me speak to Toyote.
Over here, Ojogba, Shima Yangla. Me in or did they? Impa, Ehieta. Ehieta, Walai, Ehieta. I was such a make a Walai, no Nakanoko, Noko Yano. First, I know me a low 25 kilos, say, well, here 3 million, 4 million. She be an Echo ya 12 million. 12 million, come on, how onga. 1 million, I can buy a jala. Never hello 1 million. Tell me, I can buy a talk and be impa. Ona, be an 1p, then, Chemalebo. Nya fukpa makma. Alaba mi top power mi jagba mi akan kuma na mi ada akonwe na choma gbe ana onyo na mi akpa mi avio ha. Alaba me ayi ko va bla mi ko ya bai. Abai o bla mi ko ya fifi alaba mi atroma gbe. Intro bla mi ntoma le bobe. Ava sukula hia ma do kambu afi va hia ma. Anye obe aglo na mi ya. Mo na na kana mi o. Ita fifi ade mi o mi aba mi o ba mi o mi chachitre. Be an anonymous ready why be me what is because I'm a laka wa men juwon. Noni ba noni eke ba ne ba fe konuko. Me ne ba.
No mo ke ba ne ba fe.
Nana. Nye kala ka she say ha mama. Ni mama bata.
Mama be ba yidan.
She say na cha no because one any be fe mommy. Any be fe mommy no hani won ta wole keje sisi je fe ni papankwam ata wole. Si bi ane wan wo kaile. No e bo modi ne ba. No ewo mama na de come jeme no nana ebo modine park ni bi iye blow we doka sing be blow yo blow wa ke ba bele ye keje kas doka sami blow wo ba be na won be ke mo esisi nana kaswa fe blow ne wa ke ba be nana shishi no onye ke nana ke shi se no eteshi eje ni mo kwa ya twa amane aba
oguni jogbe
o fa ne acho me hilda kafi agbodo apato
Yodakafu Agbado Akpato. That's the name. So that's Kafui for you. She said a lot. She's spoken about the economic situation. The longer and short of the issue is that she's saying that the power has to change to John Dramani Mahama, who has to be the president of this country after the December 7 elections. Well, that's her thought there. But this is not the only community or the only place in the Ablekuma Central Constituency. We have Laterbiokoshie, Abossey, part of Matayeko, Sukura, I think, and other parts. But let's take you to other parts of the constituency and bring you views from the constituents. Still an engaging constituency in the Ablekuma Central constituency, and now we are at Laterbiokoshie, which is also in this constituency, specifically at Town Council line. Let me engage this woman here. We understand she sells Indomie and what on name?
Spaghetti, Indomie, spaghetti.
What are you saying?
Me did Zara Mohammed.
Jumani, what is it?
Jumani, yeah, so she said the percent system. Because the time I started and me turn 40 Ghana and me turn spaghetti. Say I do 160 into a percent system.
Spaghetti, as in a whole box na answer.
Box no 40 Ghana. I start here. Say I do 16, 1.6 into a system.
For how long now are your business with?
My 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah, moved 4 years. Anyone I made share me by school. Obi po USS na still here go so yet me.
4 years ago, na humanity saying.
Still, yeah, to idea kakran so say there I say cry.
What's now Laterbiokoshie Hache? How many years?
Me wa 30 years.
30 years. Anyway, we want buy a konya. Impum to a height saying like development or Laterbiokoshie ha at saying.
Oh, and yeah, bad, yeah, fine. School assembly kakra aditona kakra kana edition kwadano nti se ni amani boy din say dia intimate ye pamucho mu yusu my kakra na yensu enya bi na function kwadano
2016, 2012, 2008 Otwaba 2008 to my
2008. Oh, at time side.
And also MP now, Otuma 2008 na China na war MP any.
Oh me MP for no didn't know there.
Also to my NDC and now to my MPP.
He said there to no NDC skirt and top.
Hey, I na moto no skirt and blouse wa.
Because anyone utuma different one there. Say na upese enye jumanu enya ni sa. Nti ye there ye pese say MP no kwa onu no be hu there higher. Area MP no onu no be hu there higher no wa boa ye. Nti ye there no a.
But other than nti na upese two skirt and blouse say o to presidential o to ama NPP na wa to NDC. Member of Parliament.
First, no na ye pese and system nti etuma ukule na etuma we atame so say
ukule no MPP.
No MPP nti enu ye system
na otuma atameos ewo presidential.
Na mituma ekule nso onu so ya ahwehwe na sise ya system they say there wo ho ye ni fine.
Chai so by otuma chai. Theophilus.
Tio right yes.
Otuma no.
Me tuma no.
And I know so presidential otuma wine. Okai.
Okay.
But me bisa say and
yeah ti feel cry be frey say nkotu. Say na me see me to cry be frame say me nkotu because ye pese yen system. Wow, Inti me there matusa
2016 no otuma Ebenezer and now otuma Latif. Otuma Latif. And so Latif and me winnie.
Wa winnie ya oh wa winnie tangasla wa winnie ya ama ya kun obi po a
But 2020 no ena Latif winnie elections no aha. The aboboso ni nia no eba ne say impum to say development members of parliament no the aba no dem potin na edam nu so say na nkomo nyema mo a maybe omo ya mamo na so mo nyema mo ye wa.
There ye penu na ye pe hospital any school so Latif wa be ye amayenti ye dana sifa nyamishra no non kosun ye
Into 2024 to my
Latif any mama
2024 on your skirt and blouse because also I had the skirt and blouse and I'm here and now to my Latif now to my Bawami and as on to my Jefferson Saki now to Mahama
na ye name nti say because for parliament nti say any fine
nti Latif number Latif at Nasubio I na move ma Jefferson Saki
say onu afi no ba nti Latif international or do ni 4 years you have a beshe.
Latif, I will do 4 years no or pay another 4 years.
And so on ya 8 years no. Until on ya 8 years ya. I feel do a banon so. Ye shed your year na ya to a man.
So what she's saying, as usual, I always start with the issue of the economy or their business, how business is going. She says that things are going okay, except that the spaghetti she used to buy for 40 Ghana cedis is now 160 Ghana cedis, and it's making business very difficult for her. She has stayed here for 30 good years. She voted for Akule, who was on the ticket of the NPP, also voted for Tio, who was also on the ticket of the NDC, and also went in for Latif, who was on the ticket of the NDC, who is still the member of parliament for this area. She also spoke about some developmental problems in this constituency that, well, it's been addressed for them by the incumbent member of parliament, that is Abdul Latif Dan. He has been able to build hospital and also school for them in this area, the town council line at Laterbiokoshie in the Ablekuma Central constituency. I also asked her how the voting pattern has been like in this constituency, specifically in this area. She says that previously they were doing more of a skirt and blouse. They would vote for a different member of parliament on the ticket of a different party, and also vote for the presidential for someone on the different party. So they say they vote for a presidential in NDC and they vote for the parliamentary in MPP. But for now, they've been educated that they shouldn't continue with such an action again. So what they are going to do this time around is that they are going to vote fully, or she's going to vote fully for the NDC, that is Latif, and also going to vote for John Dramani Mahama come December 7 elections on Saturday. Let me just wrap up with her on what she's going to look out for, or what is actually informing her decision to go in for the NDC in this constituency. I didn't see then a influence your decision. Then I watch as well, and I would decide to say who vote Latif ne John Mahama.
She said, Juma, me who say, or Muya, no, meaning say, yet 2 more muka, be a bium, until me pese me to man.
I'm from about me.
Eh, Debbie, me painting, me pay NDC 90.
That's it. My bonyo honey.
First thing you banku home. Banku nimbo 1 cedi. Ha me minche. Number here on any. Come ye come pu egbo mo na minche. Ke akashi we like shi o dani ba yi ni eku e. Hwane mi le ba na no ko na yi. Si bia na ko banku 1 cedi. Onyo banku 1 cedi ega. Bia na banku ko to no banku ni bo na o shika pepepe. Basa no banku 3 cedis ke 5 cedis. Because wallo ni wo ho first 1 cedi. Biane walk to a jenny wash or boy, walk to biane 5 cedis. First 3 cedis can 1 cedis. No, no, home le biane. There will be an enyamon one yemano, Majilewa, 4 Gilewa, Enya no bashin, Enya no bahole. Cochi banko, no 1 cedi, Basanobo 5 cedis. Nibo no shka, Kajanaka babonyomo. Otialo bako ya ema 1.5 in baba banku 1 cedi ke ha JB because me na me mobo ke mi ngbe ke na noko ke mbi won mo ya me basan makpa ni akase no chumo ni mana be ni jele mi ya
ni bi ani mi wa no wo pa
o fa ne
ba ya hie wo ba se je ya hie ba je mba se
ka for big men bi leda ni da na ekeda chose mo no ke ba chose le no ne ke ba da no chose bi na mbi aba wa febo o chose obi na elinu obo shishi na ele agesi o epapa asane papa fa feisha na sani ko fe ni amambie asano na mambie mobo ka adwebo po no menei asano dwen wo yi because gbeke bi wuni mba wo se amehu amena no ni ya no because obi no chose le mene ko chose le ojogbe baba kun no
o susu ake menkumene ani mami wa lo no wani mami wa
me komene ani ma no ewa
amen
onukpa ina me yo ma no ni woko ni chumo ewu amede na mechuni ame na me ani maewa because ke wonfo ke nchenye ni nyebo wotwe ni nyenye fe nyatwi na ani mi no to no ke wo be wo ehia be wo ni wa hanya ni chumo ni atuni ni nyenye ke na de kanye kwa wo nyefo wadanye ke wa agbo wo ya ni so asawo ni wo gbo be mi ni wo yo kengme na ihe abonu chumo ni nu chumo ni nke wo de onye otu nu chumo amie basa na maye nu chumo de ni mana agesi mi dan che mi nchu nu chumo ni mana nse da
take many tana me chu ni ojuba
ina nu chumo na chu
2012 no me NDC tano 2016 NPP batano 2020 NPP batano ko to na difference is certain
me na big difference because no me omo kotokupo ko ya omo 5 kg no me 25 cedis bia na omo ko to no yomo no lile no na so ye ni eni papa inna nungbo asano nya 200 cedis no to mo 5 kg for 10 million e wo yo choma si bro nya ni wo mbade wa ba ye ne aba ho wo 1.5 enyo no ba ye 4 enyo no ba ye omo o ma mita share expect akesi aba na ba ya fi mbi ko mo ba ba ha mi mbi ko 4 ba ba ha mi e ke wo ba ba ha mi na e ba ta shi mbi ba ba ma no kwe ya no na ma uno kemba pwese noko na ba anya wo ku efe ni ba so mo go no po e wo ka adwo po no en mi wie mo ni wi oda nanji ke ojo musu enu ano musu nyon ye ken ya fi aye be wo ya hie wo fe wo ba ka e ga male ni male e man bi en kele shi bushranji ngbe de nche.
So what Bushra is saying is that right now she's learning a trade. Previously she used to sell banku and fish or chicken, but now she's not doing the business anymore because she's not getting enough profit out of the business because things are quite expensive. Previously, according to her, she could sell banku for 1 Ghana cedi, that is a ball, but you need to sell it at 3 Ghana cedis or 5 Ghana cedis if you want to make profit. She went on to also state that she had to move away from that particular business and to learn a different trade so that she can survive. According to her, things haven't been how they used to be some 7 or 8 years ago because comparing the NDC's administration and that of the NPP, she'll say that there is a big difference between this particular political parties or the two governance, and that she feels that something is not right somewhere. Let me ask her another question, that is developmental problems in this constituency, or if she's seen much development in this constituency. Constituency then yo mine wale ake MPP bano NDC bano amete ameba thing na development e bi eten ye schools akpa ye bi ye hospital akpa ye bi teji ten
ma na emile anukwali enu gbagbo na enyele waka akeshi school kpakwa ye bi school first school ni obi keje jeje no time ni school yo obi no mi lebi keshane haya na ba fine ni ke bi ane oko of free education ken amman bi aye lebi keshane omo dan obon free education e fe mo ni no mi apo free education e beje e agency etumo lebi keshane no mi kegbe ke bi ete babu ana ke yes in bin kaseni si bi ane free education e po ne chana ana
kenye na inu nyenshi mabanye na ya age na ya na yen pay no via no free
mi ogba yo ni mi nke ebu akesin ka ke ebu akesin a pay no ko wo he books wo he uniform
ye bi SS
bi enyo mbe bi SS ye bi ni ya si mi he books mi he uniform e wo mi ni chan ke free education no mi na ka le bi ke hwane a he uniform bi ana a he uniform o ba he books o mi ni chan ke free education ke awo wo no way scan on a channel ke free education awo a te wo 11 a te wo ni BBB a ke ngbe wo no sha ke wa sha asa ma no awo mi na sa chomo wo no na sa money je lepo ne je a president in the town o si won na ke se etuni kwe me ni amenye ka meche me egbo
leginamo
ni ji Abdulatif Dan kwe ojankai na kwe ye hu na amewu me egbo isi ame ni ke mo ke ya foto ehin ehun ebu owie mo tuwe na yi ogbomo sa ne hale me ni je ba chele no ke ba kishi agma letter ke ba machine dani ke na de kai baba ko letter mi instant no kwe mi abu
Or in your hospitals, schools, and your BA. I'm Lalo and Itano, that is MPP. I'm a Fekunuka.
In a Konokona Mefe, Wabe Hospital ye be hospital na mani meneleti fake bina. Eja NDC no neke fe
Hospital.
None where Agbele na mene. Tio Jimoni Jensin.
You feel lost chai.
Thank you. Tio ni Jensin. Nebe mbachu no kofio. Ningmene wa papa letif dan. Egbe na no chumo. Ne Agbele na. Ni won ena actually Laterbiokoshie tangasila TC or has known TC or le. Mene won oba na hospital ye Laterbiokoshie.
School.
Oba na school papa we mene. Ni wo be ba attach comfortable na mba na guess yes. I met a classroom. I met a sen papa no. Because in Lakeshi, kept president stano, afi ni gbe kebi ba agbe dan ba gbelegbe. Asana me sen he. Na cha ke no fi no e classroom agbe kebi e. Shafwe. Amen. Na iska nya o mede. Na ke sa school agbe kebi e.
2012 na mo vote ya.
Me, I vote NDC.
In 2016.
2016. I vote NDC full NDC.
In 2020.
NDC.
But NDC you lami.
Lami akegbomi.
O mini e ake 2012 eno mi NDC tano ko kwe 2012 NDC nye chuni e bi ojogba.
NDC chuni ojogba.
Na mefe.
Amefe ni bibi ke wa me because ekole moko ni wa ya na bia na me ebe no chumo. Shi yo adromo. Awa me ko me. Na me ke na eko me dumo. Tumo mi na ke in Lakeshi yamoko ni no ani yoda na geji. Ko Lakeshi yamoko ni wa abofiwe. Jenofia no ke ba me OMPA no. Ani le un ko me na me wa me be wa lo ni le kwejeng.
What 2024 na mo ka ba?
Me full NDC.
Ma bo chake mi, ma bo ke ha Jeff, ma bo ke ha Baumia.
In chake no ko be ni ba chake njomo. In ofa ebempo nke an ko le dan. Ahun ni le.
Mi no ba kwe ni e inform your decision ake o vote an Latif ke John Mahama.
Oh, ni BP mi nkwegbe no. Because in be in Drakemba, in be when by next year, a buyer from one. Wasani, what when you be ni buyer no, Jangman and Jay Musuno Koi. Kakwan no buy man and no yen back power no way. Because man I can't yenate and be an ambapping was it. It was me so like a sileba neighbor, unwe Nungbo. Agbele Dremomi. Ne hane here cash.
Manina mobile.
Let's if ne bear conwe. Numbane here cashing. Ne bele Dremomi. Na ni bi papa ni ba fe
am small nya try Jefferson Saki ye bi ene.
Oh, Jefferson Saki je gbomogbo yin ka ke si gbomogbo nu si moko no le mu e asa no mo twinshi ko ke ni tumo ewede na nya tru abojogba asa no ale gbe ekun
be yin ke yin ma we ba Jefferson gbe
ke yo wa dro mo na nya chake wo dwo moko meto ele wa yin o ke han le Bushira Ahmed.
Thank you, Bushira. What Bushira is saying is that I asked a very important question that why won't she choose or decide voting for Jefferson Saki, who is the parliamentary candidate on the ticket of the NPP in this constituency and contesting in this 2024 elections. She said that, well, until they get change of mind or she gets a change of mind before she would see if she can give her nod to Jefferson Saki in the near future. I asked her issues of developmental issues in this constituency. She said she hasn't seen much in this constituency except for a hospital or a health facility that started under Tete Chai's regime, then Ebenezer continued a part of it, and now Abdul Latif Dan is commissioning this particular project. But in 2020, she gave her nod to the NDC. In 2016, she voted for the NDC. In 2012, she voted for the NDC. And in 2024, she voted for the NDC. She's going to vote for the NDC, hoping that what Latif Dan has started in this constituency, he continues the same momentum and they see a change in this constituency. What are you saying? Mariama ding? Moro. Business economy.
Business na say.
I don't know business na say.
If you say first no, my head pama there, you turn it 30 pesos. See say 1 cedi 80 pesos.
First, to say how many years ago?
Main fun is 2 to 3 years.
Near 30 pesos. She say 1 cedi 80 pesos.
80 pesos. Line in this way I turn 5 cedis. See, I want to mentor. She say line in the different. Ope papa near Muye Duna. Umbenyan 18 cedis. Open normal one near Muya Hana. I numpone turn 3 cedi 50 pesos. And we say 8 cedis. It's imagine say obi the idea bro say man watch our style. Now watch charging 80 cedis. Now I got to sign on my way now. Sign Ebeka. Sika so ni want import krone 80 cedis. 80 cedis no. Oba abeka chose obe more 50 cedis. Now Okai na oba.
Business to my heading.
Enye sa ye dimpo. Asai. Mrs. Ase meeting now me ejuma. Omo mite yo omo sise. Omo mite yo omo sise me ni o. Me anya say na me wo keep ba me kwaba. Me ba na omo asisa mite sini bi. Nti me ba na me mite kwa blank off. Nti omo ba na omo sisa mami a omo ka cha me say chisa matofofo. Omo etu mite no ko. Omo say chisa matofofo. Nti ejuma say na me ya me kwa kwatofofo. Me kwa office so a omo ka cha me say chisa me di 2000 di aba.
Nyama mwede.
Aye dempo. Me see ase. Me ma me be a provision store. E wo Flamingo. Na me hwa man. Ba omo start so omo tutu nyama mu rough every day omo betu nyama mu no. E buy business na say ya to store.
Na moko krom na omo tutu nyama mu amu misa mu de nti omo tutu nyama ni.
Omo see ya to petrol. Petrol no see any to ya acha to receive to. Acha to receive to petrol. Minim say election year there bibia abafom. By election year we dear. Omo acha so kuku seku. Onipa hu ampa. Omo to bibie mu. Nto wende. Mekasa medi boni. It's a funny sir.
Almost $1 na ide.
Almost $1 ni cost ra. Wonim say bebre omo kran nyoma no. Nti se $1 ni ba e cost sana. Omo kwafa nyoma no e affect omo ntumi nti nyoma ne so. Enye so omo so beboka. Nti baby problem ni fi ba e no.
Why yes say juma na o at the pound why in how many years?
8 years.
8 years. And I say we jai.
Let's say mini light I made the aye juma. Mini light made the aye juma. Mariama.
So what Mariama is saying is that she's a seamstress, but business isn't moving as it should be. So she stopped working. According to her, the thread they used to buy for 3 or for 30 pesos is now 1 cedi 80 pesos. And also lining, they have it in different types. But she mentioned one to me that the 3 Ghana cedis one is now 18 Ghana cedis or 20 Ghana cedis. That's not 18 and 20 Ghana cedis. So the business has become very difficult because she's not able to charge her customers higher prices because they may not be able to pay. When she goes to the market, what the traders there do tell her is that the cedi has depreciated and is having a toll on their business, and also the fuel price is also having a toll on their business. Hence, the fact that they have to now shift the prices or the burden to other people who are selling or buying from them, so that she can go about her day-to-day activities. But she's done this business for 8 good years. So since the business is not going as expected, now she's jobless and she's not doing the job anymore. Inti abana on mobile 2024 Saturday we up on mobile 3. Then I'll be share. I be influence you. This is she say okay, me to my party A and me to my party B.
Me sure my sitting. And I say no more collapse me juma. I mean the lights mpo. I know na me sure me dey to ava.
What's on my way?
Me to amona ezu.
Oza.
Ezu.
I don't want to ma. elephant no?
Me to my elephant. Obi a wabe say me juma. Me ma me ba mini firstborn no. Me papa so ba mini firstborn. Into when we say me were big responsibilities. Into juma me na affect me pa.
Then the man dream say Zuba or is some bibia.
Why be a mami da? Why be a mami da inti me ni America? Them na me work keep no member ha say no. Omo be a mami da. Me to me so nkofunsa e de correct ye MP no me de ko nature. Omo machine omo de be ye adwuma. Me de obi ko oboampakro no de start small business. Into why now?
Baumia wa shase Ekufuado ashase ade na woma baumia entwaso.
E wo mo ye de omo di omo ye. Na mimi say die o. Me a metina ha say die o. Me nya hwemfi mu ye. Die o. Me a metina ha say die o. Me nya hwemfi mu ye. Powder. Enyo bia we be di we nida. What you say? Zuna.
So what she's saying is this year's election, she's voting for the National Democratic Congress. He says that she's voting for well, this is Community Forum on Channel 1 TV. My name is Philip Nilate. We are coming to you live from the Ablekuma Central Constituency. This is still the Community Forum on Channel 1 TV on Breakfast Daily. We are still coming to you live from the Ablekuma Central Constituency. In this constituency, you can take a very important hub out. That is the spare parts hub. That is the Abossey enclave, because it's part of this constituency. And most of the individuals here vote in this constituency. They are the backbone of the economy. Let me engage some of them, find out from them how business is going, how, and what exactly is going to influence their decision come December 7th, that is Saturday, concerning the general elections. Hello, madam, how are you?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm doing good. What's your name?
Ekia Lumba.
Ekia Lumba.
Yes, please.
What do you do here?
I sell spare parts.
You sell spare parts, so there are different things. Is it lower arm? Is it, what exactly do you sell?
Okay, basically I deal with shock absorbers and then beams. That's my field.
How is the business going?
Well, compared to last year, it has been very slow, very slow.
If you say it has been slow, explain to us. Is it that people are not coming to buy? Is it that you're not getting goods? What exactly is the issue? Okay,
basically, first of all, I would say it's because of the blockage of the road. First of all, they've blocked the road coming from Circle, the main entrance to Abossey. It has been blocked. So most of the people, when they come here, they don't get a place to park their cars. So nowadays, a lot of people don't come to the market to buy goods. And then secondly, inflation has gone high. Prices of the goods are so expensive, and then people are not buying as compared to, yes, so that is it. We have a lot of goods, but then people are not buying due to the high price of the goods. Yes.
And how is this worrying your business? Is it that you can come and sit down within a day, 2-3 days, you don't make sales and you go back home?
Definitely. I've come to work continuous like 2 weeks without selling anything. I just have to maybe do some minimal jobs and then go back home. I've come to job like straight 2 weeks without selling anything, then I go back home.
You think that government has put in place enough measures to help you spare parts dealers here in Abossey, or you think nothing has been done to help your business?
Well, when we speak to, we have let me say an organization here that's governing the Abossey. So we spoke to them about it. They said the government of Ghana, like the one in power now, has already come to speak to them, like they're going to do something about it. So we are just waiting for what the government said to the organization. Yes, so we are waiting on that. Yes.
When it comes to the elections, in the 2020 elections, you voted in this constituency. Yes. What did you look out for to inform your decision as to the political party you are going to vote for in the 2020 elections?
Okay, so what made me vote like in 2022 was basically me was the few SHS. Because I had a lot of siblings that, like they after me, that they were completing JHS, that they were supposed to go into the senior high. So for me, what made me vote was the few SHS.
So that means you voted for the New Patriotic Party?
Yes, I did. I voted for the New Patriotic.
So in this constituency, which member of parliament did you vote for?
In this constituency? Yeah, I voted for the, I don't know his name.
Ebenezer?
Yeah, Ebenezer, yes.
You voted for Ebenezer?
Yes, please.
Okay. But so that means you voted on free, there's free senior high school policy. That is what influenced your decision to vote. But in this 2024 elections that we're going to have, what is going to influence your decision to vote?
Okay, I'll say this year I'm so highly disappointed. Aside the few SHS, I'm really, really disappointed in the government, because I would say not only me, like the people of Okai, what the government came to tell us here, like
what did the government tell you?
Maybe about the duty, the inflation, and the dollar coming down and everything. But then they've truly disappointed us, because right now you can't even go outside to get goods because of one, inflation, duty, and due to the rise of the dollar. So this year I don't know even if I'm going to vote or not. I have my voter's ID card, all right, but then I haven't made any decision whether I'm going to vote or I'm not going to vote. I don't know.
What will change your mind?
I don't really know. Maybe I'll just be there and then. I don't know, really. I don't know. MPP government has disappointed me. I'm a full MPP member, but the government really disappointed me last 4 years. This year, so aside, I'll say, if I'm taking things into consideration, maybe the things that I will take into consideration are the roads that they've constructed. Because coming from Circle to Abossey was very hectic. So if I'm taking things into consideration, that would be the main purpose that I'll consider maybe voting, yes, because of the roads that they've done it. Aside that, where I'm staying, I stay at Ablekuma. They've done nothing there. My roads are still bad. Nothing has changed. My life hasn't changed. So I don't know why I'm going to vote. I don't know.
Maybe if you decide to vote today, which political party will you go in for?
Seriously, I haven't decided to vote for any political party, and I don't know what to make me vote for any political party. I don't know.
So this year you're not voting?
Not at all.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Kajomreku.
You know me
Me toss papers, fuel pump.
Fuel pump.
Yeah.
You man say?
Kakra. Kakra.
Chesa mo probably bia wa hasa. Concerning mo adwuma no.
Obi ene wo ni problem, obi a wo problem bet. Ne sa. Say ye buy according de kakra wo ba Odubekofie Odekohwe busuan wo fie de obenya.
Based on some of the problems now mo facing in business, what are some of the problems?
Oh, problem there. I say ha no niema no bia ni wa ye fa wo ha. Ni nyina ye ko outside na kwakofa. Enti problem awo mo ne port nsem ne duties na de no. Eno ne problem a e wo ha sisi a. E na de to so wo form kakra, ade tom de wo form kakra. Although say ye tom bet e wo form kakra. Eno ne problem so far. Yeah, na ye challenge kakra wo system no mai.
Port nsem ne duties ne sikana akosro for clearing at the sana at for a very long time.
Oh, one system na say kwa na ba enye any water biasa but to support assembly there wo kakla check kakla because nema no more no a no na sikane dane pe e be ma wo nema no so yeden osika sem na kosoro tie no eno de sa problem de wo ho ya ha dwen kakla fine.
Then nanka mo hwe say aban besi aboa mo siafa e wo mo business ammo ye.
Okay, there you say aban no obi a business or yes na obekọ nanim. Enya so obeba na chi. Because more no a wo diska kese kofa no na wo ba na asan de kese asan to so e be ma osika na wo no akofom. Ti de you say aban no ma niam ba fom. Na se na e be ya e kofa niam na yeso timaton no low ha. Se na ma ya no se na ma boy di na de nya it depends on your fan no any duty I bet you na de plane ticket and just say ade baako because before say obekọ obeba plane ticket baby obeda na de ni nyina ka ho masika no aho kire bam nti no abanama system no ye mra yes obema ade to no ne man so ayemre
2016, 2020, 2012. But see, and Osha maybe 2012 and 2016. Send an assistant Mutino. Na since na TCC na say nyema mo send na at previous.
The mechanic say nyema mu de emu odin kakra. Na emu odin no so ye nipa ne adoso. Ye first na ye no so say. Ebi no mo kosia o master ho no mo so mate mo ho no mo so ye o mo de. Nti mo ono a wi ase ye de na nipa no so ye den doso. Ti nipa ne doso a o ye den ya system no ye den e betwoku kakra. E no ka ho bi na ma system no atwoku no. Unya ne se ne first no net ye no ba say no emu odin kakra bet enti se first na enema wo from no say enema wo soro. Eno de no krese enema wo soro.
So odi
Kojomreku.
So what Kojomreku is saying is that business is okay. He will manage it like that. And though some few things can be done to change their situation, i.e. the issues with taxes, when it comes to the CD dollar exchange rate, and when it comes to how much they need to pay at the various ports to clear their goods, among other things. Business is not booming as it used to be, but he can't complain much because he says that at least when he comes here in the morning, he gets something back home every day. But he's still hoping that government will do one or two things to ease the burden they have on them now. Let me zoom into politics and ask him how elections or voting has been like in this particular constituency. 2016 elections, what to about?
Yeah, me too.
To my wife.
Me too.
To my wife.
Me too, madam. To man.
Then I'll share it and I'll to it.
Oh, me share my system. I'm starting na me de to aba. I need system. Send na system net here. And I'm de to aba.
2020 so.
Me too.
And 2024.
Yeah, no so me too.
To and also to my wife.
Me too, madam. To man na.
Can't share any part to my.
Me too, madam. To man.
So sharing.
Me share send na my system muti and starting no na me story.
And the 2024 then I'll be sure answer what say then yam boss what say.
Oh, system on there. Unya ne se na wo penisa. Ade bi wo ha aban bi be ya be favor obi. En favor me. Nti de aban be ya be favor me no. Sa ade na me mefa so a me dey hwe so ade ato aba. Nti saban we wo so no. Sa wa ya bi aya de bi ni sa favor me a meto ama no. Say favor me a me mpede a me ntoma no. Sa na me issue a me dey to abate. De boa me no e na me toko. Emboa me a me ntonko ho. Sa na me
2024 you to ama why.
Meto aba.
Na so beto ama why. Sa wo to constituency we mu. Ye nim say Jefferson Saki eba. Jefferson Saki ni mu abebon komo bebre. Abdul Latif Dan on also or around her. Ebenezer waba wetwem. Enti den na wo hwe a da we ni so a person mo ye ma wan tia maybe obeto ama Jefferson Saki and answer wo to ama Abdul Latif Dan.
And I'm sabani de meto. Edu sari de nipa na meto ama no e wo mi mu.
The majesty and answer Abdul.
Ebetima ye Jefferson, ebetima ye Abdul.
Yeah, that's it. So he actually doesn't want to tell us who he's voting for the 2024 elections. He says that he would vote for who he would vote for come December 7. That is Saturday. But for now, he's not going to tell us. 2020, he voted for who he says he voted for. And 2016, he did the same. But he's considering some few things that at least if the government has been very beneficial or has helped him, he's certainly going to go in for that government. And if the government hasn't done enough for him, he's going to vote the government out. Let me ask him one last question before we move to another individual. Abino Beba, maybe NDC Beba, maybe MPP Beba, maybe Jefferson Beba, maybe Abdul Latif Nana Betanaso. Then Namu person Munyamamu Abossey mamu business and Koso.
Send a digger honey dear. You dread no one here. Send a Bama system no $1 seminal and 9 port to seminal near Manco from. And who say a band will be a woman will be adding the promises at Tuja until you say omo bar. Send omo cansano, omo yanesa, name why you the phone system no, and yamlema in na hano as you see another adenomugusu, a road no. Inti do know my car some small ones be a ombeya to us. Inti no, they hear and say, ye granube flu. Say a third year. Obi bisa obi bikura na obi ultimate money bi. By ento ade na say oba obi bisa wa wunya bi ma no. Nti de yan say aban na obeba no. De obeba no. Omboa na market no. enko smooth na nneɛma mla fam na yeso timaton nneɛma ne ma number fam send the be ya obiara ma ahokyere na ye nyina ye se ye hokyere no ebekɔ fam na obiara anya free.
So he's looking for that the government that would assume power, be it the New Patriotic Party or the National Democratic Congress, should institute some measures that will help them traders here so that their business will move on smoothly or will ease the burden they have on them there, in this particular enclave. That is the Abossey enclave. You are still watching Channel 1 TV. This is Community Forum. We are coming to you live from the Ablekuma Central Constituency constituents or business owners in Abossey enclave within the Ablekuma Central Constituency. Interestingly, you can see some individuals here playing spa. I think they are having much fun in this area. But let me engage one of them, have a conversation with him, find out from him how business is going, and you have a conversation with us. Saying,
Boko master. Hey master, you may Connie be as a cowboy came more spy you. Oh master, feature no by spy. I am be a bedrins are braboning coye. Then out on. Oh, near the Christian. Say seat covers, ne car covers, ne steering coat in the kaki count. And your tongue. So you say market na your door, Uber Juma, one da, now boss bar. One boss bar now bother me.
Market na a door, church. I said, then I'm a market na a door.
This is a bash in Koso. Obian Betoshi. Yes, see us a Munamuna anima. She is Uncle so. Obim Beto, dear. Obakona, dear, and say in Pokrana. Bambeto, because of this kind of cotton near because of my wedding. My wedding, Chairman. My wedding.
My wedding, almost say, ya, I am my idea. Ya increase prices abnormally at Yamano on regular prices in Yamanyama. Do you think that we are the problem? And now I say we have to put the blame to the government.
Well, Ninya abiding qua. You ain't my phone, yes, you can't be. You can't be no more wedding, because I didn't your coffin 2 cities, I say 20 cities. And also, a bomb mine. And my uncle, you know, a binding benny dear, and yes, you had the air year.
A bind will be a mammo. I bet you am Boamo, the nine mammo business in Kosui.
Oh, exchange rates now, master. You say $1, no back kind scheme $1. Back up it. That kind best 16 cities, and when you're $1. And no a good jumano, and no one a good jumano, because Sika, I saw the Cofania, one who could do or no. Now, Usika I Ketua, into a copy for Beckham. For another copy of Beckham, so no coffawing. Who coffawing? Oko loan pepper crana and Simuka Ademua, it's un to me codilon and find your Juma. It's BBI a ding, Chairman, BBI a ding. BBI a ding.
I didn't be who I bet me I am and why I'm Ramam.
Oh, Bibi a bit my end there. I didn't know.
I'm behind me.
Oh, I buy me bet my. I buy me bet my. Submit to me, say, or castle of $8 my. Or bet me at Yamay.
I buy non $1.
Oh, maybe $1 you, Chairman. I say, I will say, I buy me $1. Eh? Many politics, mum. But may the beba assume the beba. You bet me live a daily life, you know, can you share? Say, obetimi aboyama near my stable kakrama because say at least book say ukọ na say dollar 8 cedis apaga na say 9 cedis in program na onim say uton a ubenya 20 cedis bi da kwohwe wabusuya na oba na pumping 16 cedis na chairman ukọ na buy ahia na obetimi aton a obetimi apẹ dwetri e da start abrabo
2016 otuaba
otuaba
constituency ya
Abossey na meto.
Okai. Then I'll share influence decision otuaba.
Oh.
Then I'll share otuaba and secondly so then I'll share him say on Boamo if the government should come to power.
Oh. 2016 about one day. To be frank, na me to my MPP. And our expectations are na me expect you mono. Say you waiting 100%. Omutimi 70. But 13 na asem. 13 na asem no. Because she say bia omode buy you know sometimes some way be no a boy ama say you know kwala omuton pure tani de keka ho no so what kakra be ko school one no crowd there my mom credit to ho my ade
2022 o share then so now share now to
oh the me share to aban no say still no street in kwala no omo te say anye omo amufi omkruma be join yen ya kay den say obehu Ghanaian akola onam street say obi e pe school ko intama basa yo ne nema enhu hia bi no eswate aboa yen bebre me de meka say amboa me ya meboa
o che free SHS and so
me aboa me bebre so seka empenifort na say ko review ohun kakra kebeboa because no me point of view no no ama o man ni man den dodo
free SHS na man
chairman they say sika no we sika say audition ne mumuma o $3 na kakra no audition nkola no wo school because chairman say sika wo hono say audition investment mu na yenya so fa so ekoji loan na insin hu no be kitwa no ya de hwen kola wo school though other aspect ni good o but sometimes no I say or titinyama bisudi bishishe mu se na kola ho han na yesu impenifo na ye hwe mu yesu ye ho han oh media ebi from Bush ebi from Michael it the obe from bia mejiso
so oton decorators won well ka
me ton decoration wo ka ho ne me maka ho ye fe. Yeah, I know.
So that is Michael for you. He is a dealer in, say, parts of a car that he used to decorate the car. Let me start off from where he left off. That is the issue with the free senior high school policy. He says that if it's reviewed, it will help because it looks like the government has invested a lot of money into that particular sector or that area and is having a toll on the economy. He said that the CD dollar rate, that the exchange rate, is also having a toll on their business. He also made mention of the fact that in the year 2016 elections, he voted for the New Patriotic Party, and in 2020, he voted for the New Patriotic Party, all looking at the fact that the NPP brought in a policy that is a free senior high school policy to help the young ones, and he's pleased that at least you don't find a lot of people or the youth on the streets in this particular enclave. But let me ask him another question. What is going to influence his decision since we are all moving into this crucial election, that is December 7 election? Then now, Michael, now what to about 2024 elections here this Saturday?
Oh, they measure the chairman in the meeting. Yeah, you see why you be and work so it's no. Yeah, she. And you do any paper never come.
Oh, si same one now maintain.
Medallion.
Oh, you know where?
Medallion, Mrs. Sema, a bit my harding. Me twas so a bit my harding.
Oh, and there's a say, I say, or to us, so Osi say, I know Goom or so. Fence, I don't call him now. We fence saying, Cheddar. Ewo Akpalu ewo even saying independent candidates no ewo opa krabat mi dem Alan
eduru a de bia Ghana eduru chairman me ka se ento aso ba ye de baton ne ma onipa foforo na wa mfa kwan no so a ke tena mu gra ke ye ntino yes
and a constituency had Jefferson Saki ni Latif and alcohol. What am I wine?
Oh, chairman. Me the Messism.
What the mad Jefferson?
Oh, Messism.
I don't know. I don't. What the mad Jefferson and also the man Latif.
Oh, that be Messism. I saw what me as Messism. because the artist on my who she it's messy.
And Jefferson I catch him so by nyama wa ha amamu anase den ni den na obeka chemo
chairman ono me tina so hwe ne policies bi or person or the ba ye person so idea me feel say ono mom ye I say dey mantle no man because you know chienya man kwan ba ontima nkata yo so oman so aboye.
So that's Michael for you. He says that they gave the chance to the umbrella, but the umbrella couldn't protect them, and they've been beaten by the rain. So in the upcoming elections, he's certainly going to change. Is he going to give it to Jefferson? That's what he's saying, but he's saying that he's going to change in the upcoming elections. He hasn't made up his mind for the presidential because he says that he doesn't know whether to change or to continue. Both of them have their own consequences, and he's going to rethink and consider a few things before he will move into it. Let's engage other individuals here at the Abossey enclave in the Ablekuma Central Constituency. Eja, what did he say?
Me den dia yemienu ye frame model kabil walai kasamalai mai. Ne yesa frame nana kwa me frempon. Nti de opebia me issue
mefa nana kwa me frempon. Ene simple.
Ene me ma twi kronkron na sanka fa model kabre dia. Ene nkakasa ne dia.
What is that?
Ma fifa gomo kura no bi ho beti ase bi so wanti ase.
Wanti ase kra.
Nti uba fa we ne dia na me ma twi kronkron.
Ene ma twi kronkron no na me pe. Ejuma ne kono sen. Den na oyewa.
Me obi a metonton ka ho nema na oba engine side na dia meku meton table intercooler oil coolant air cleaner air flow meter ansa na reservoir ne ho nema meton na bebre kwa
ejuma ne kono sen
ejuma de sam de enkoye de sam enkoye ko bias ne ba obi a company so ni ska
sema eden
nti ama ese de adwuma de kase koyi ana am se
mudi moni hyemu a de na maska won sema eden
okay se de amaska ho sema eden se de yani ehwemu de a Ghana no mpanyifo na edi anim no enema yeso mu de gu akwan bebre ho a atosin na mpanyifo so me atase be bi ade ne hye no wan fa hye a efrito memi di mani hwemu a Ghana ha na ye wona nkata mpanyifo no nka enema makomako nan bi ho a se panyini bi kasa sa de ne to na koma so nka Ghana man ne betima sesa but I say ya no nudwo mu ntino na panyifo so ego bebre ne mi hu se de adwen mi se nyame cheche no a bi ntimi hu se ye hauni because mutimi to kwa amono ne ko hu nema bi a me ko madamfo dem ne dem ho efa mi we scam ba me so me for se me so me de be ye bi but omo de am so mo ko ba no mu hu na omo yi omani na omo nko na se omo enjoy de dikan omai bia me fanya Africa so mu se foreigners na bo mani mu na ho kire ba citizens ne so a so mo yese obi a won sheda enyi adwuma pa bia na won kita pepa bia no onko ne krom yetimo mu nyina Nigeria kram se bia si pe monko nti o mu se konu mu asia adwo kakra afi obi atimi san ba Ghana de mpanyifo no mu nim sa de no enu an se nipa no so ye hwan ye ofiri no we nyina begum enti yesu enim se okoto ba kwa na kodi aduane na esa ma me no te ne nsa so enti nipa ne begu o mani mu a ye agye ho ba bia enye no ade ese to no wan kwa nipa no se 2 1 to bi beto esa so da ma ho kye no e kosoro wo se ye no so free ho bie mu a accommodation ya ho nsemu se nka minim se nka ban de nka wo ba nka bia nurses na nka nya bungalows nya de amomo police na nka nya bibisi ya amomo na nka ama omani mu ahen na nka individuals so aye wo mu no ama fo fie mo na nka yeso ya tetim na nka aho to kakra eba se ye police fo ne timamufo e pre dan ho nurse fo ne e pre enti ma bibia kwa na fo ne so begum ma na enu achi business kakra so ye kita yes fo ne sasa ne ya che mpayifo ne to mo yomani enti se sa ne ma we koso a dia de betima tese o man ye be free ahokyere man se be free ahohiahim ebe dia man eti ha na o ha ne kese na kasa gina eti dia ban bi o ba sesi ya no so oba na se otimi tie mafutu sam ketewai so de ye adwuma bo se ga ne ni na nsape ne ma nyina besesa.
So what he's saying is that we have a lot of foreigners in this country, and a lot of people have been able to come into this country, which is making the population increase. So it's affecting sort of business. We were thinking, and in the other way around, if they have a lot of people, certainly people will be buying their goods. But he's saying that because we have a lot of people in this area or in the country, so if someone is buying a product and it's 1 Ghana cedi, the seller is tempted to sell it at 2 Ghana cedis or 3 Ghana cedis, and certainly somebody is going to buy. He thinks that the policy or the regulations that the government has put in place when it comes to foreigners in this country should be checked, so that some sort of respite or some sort of business issues will be eased when they are doing their day-to-day activities. So he's thinking that government should consider the issue about we having a lot of foreigners in this country. I'm sure based on the fact that the retail space is not supposed to be done by foreigners, so it's having a bit of a toll on their trade. But that's what he's saying, and that is the explanation he's giving, that government should look at that particular issue when it comes to the foreigners in the country. Aside foreigners, na sem na wakano, eba no sika ode to inyama na wo ton no, eba ne say exchange rates ni ode house ah.
Ni nyina ha. Say ka say ye kadi nyina abo no eko wie say dem make foreigners asem ya, because first boga na ode ne mane ba no bi kura eba usika nso aboga timi ka say ne payment na obeye ne ye na bi akina ne na de che no de aka beso so. Enam say ba sa o mu nyina hu ayaba mu nti no. Okwa unkita ready cash anya dia wonsa beka enti undis kana just say business no kwa na ekofom because bebre hokra mo kofa ne mane bre say bebre ntimi nko the first no offer 3 containers say offer 1 they no offer 1 they just say wabubu kura just ntimi nko manenim because first no bi waboga de ba wan kofa ho na be fa enti oye wose wo nua fabra na fa na de akare duare kakra enne sa de ne bi ni ho cash and carry system na say ye wo because di pana do so foreigners na first omde dem abre so mba mo nyina advance sa mba do mo so de bi go no mo ton
the foreigners na eton
omo Nigeria for your first about buy supply 2 cedi oba no no send the go saturn 2 cedi ne de ensan ya wo de ensan the same price of the supply no so say aton sa
the man kofo ko no ho sin
mo sa ko ho eti oba se Sukura first one bank mo sa ko Nigeria ko fa ne ma ne ba e say do mo nya ne sa enu say na nwa ba kwa sa de amana ne asa de aba nja mai say ne mo de ne ya copyright tempo info so still
2012 foto aba
2012
foto aba o constituency
ah ya na me wo
2012 fo hwe den ne den na wo de to aba
je mama hwe ya me de to aba no me ya ma say ka me ntobo because mpanyifo na di anim no de ekọ no but ne ku fa do asem obe kan na no e mama je to mu say me de ono ye last say so ono so ba na obe disappoint ya ene abato pa de abato de me nya so metu bi o man mu biem sana me ye me plan but oba ye no still na madwene wo mu abe 2 months 3 months na still me say niema nko yi ba na no ya me hu niema bi e wo de sisi epuna no ne ade ne niema waduadua no asam makoma asam ba fom
onti wakoma ba fom enti o de yenja 2012 ni 2020 2024 beto aba
meto aba pa you say the meto
o de ma ba o me
nana me fa ko ma hwan niema kakre ya wona na de sisi ya kwan no mahu se Ghana hana ye wona ababi obabi o ya kwan ni ye kwan na aburo so abe 3 years 4 years na kwan start to na kufa do kwan wa start a wo ye na wo bie road no mu de eja se ye senye obi a obesi na nam na so no so san ato so be 4 years 8 years Ghana am say Dubai be chan won chan kese me na me ka kire
constituency how the man Lativa na say Jefferson Saki
ha no me fa ne say presidential na nka mani di akire pa but the osisesi ya no me hu mistake bia on ho nti sese ne say da akwa yen koto skirt and blouse
to skirt and blouse
yen to skirt and blouse biem
nti oba yede
na timi ade niam wi asisi akwam na so wose wo gya wakọ ba nwem gu sunso mani nyini dia ene na de odi na kino no na yesan ato ma
de ma wan wa
me de ma MPP kro na
Jefferson Saki
ya ye ne Saki na nanti
omo ba den na wo hwe nim so mba ya abo am business na wa
ye me hwe nim no am say ubisa me medika keka nsem bi san nsem ya medika keka nsem sa de ne koso o man mu a ga me nyini se nka ye be face consequence na be ko problems mu bebre se ye ko ni eti mesre se baby amodi adudu no na niema na yabobo so no am say eguso ekwa animu first na bi no ntia se because Ghana no mpanyifo na ba ne bebre no antimi anhwe niema bia first na nada nkwa na mpanyifo de nam ye be yese be obi kwatimi ma Manchester ba ko se fakoto aba se obi ani ate ina ani te na ani ate no so no se obi ahu se o man bia no pre no ho ekọ nanim eti se de nana abebia bia niema kakra bi yesu ani ate ne niema na wo ne free education ne niema na aba no ye hu sampa se enye obi obegya na chi a ane nipa ne so nipa miensa kora ka ho a am so man betu afa ntuma pa afura
odimbio
model kabil wala ikasamala iman Asan the bar, you'll find Nana Kwame Frimpong.
Nana Kwame Frimpong, that's it. So what Nana Kwame Frimpong is saying that in the 2024 elections, he's voting for the New Patriotic Party, he's voting for Dr. Baumia, and also voting for Jefferson Saki in this constituency because he has seen what the New Patriotic Party has done, i.e. the commissioning or the inauguration of projects, the phase 2 of the Obejebi Lamte flower port, the Tema interchange project, the Agenda 111 project, among others that he has seen that the government has done. He wants continuity, so he's certainly going to vote for the New Patriotic Party come Saturday.
Yeah, me know BBA, so what I say. But I didn't hear a yama. So, mama time. That's 2012. Me no Namakoso. Namakoso me a wouldn't say Namakoso. Eh mami. Kopota bibia cheap. You can bibia fine. 2016 omutu mama fi so. I okufa do buy me nua. Nyama boy din. Okwa enko. Uye yi. Nyama boy dey say okwa 11. Okwa 11 nyama bebre ara to ahun adokro. You go bi no say yema omo. Si VHS na dey yin. Masa wo ko tonkola nyama bo beto no e che say that we will school fees so that say enti dey ka ese mu nyamu jitum say enema enye wo be si obetamlam te run about we unwie about all commission be he enne ko he kwan so you almost say 82 from account you go ka bi so eye ebi so say eye ebi so eye sisen ade na enye maye nyina na ade ne enye maye e say kasa so that say enti no the me side in there about we about 8 years and 1 month 8 years after our commission nyama commission na
2016 na Mahama so commission nyama latter part of the 2016 of the year
2016 now can a year but 2016 now tell Mahama time no why when say when lamte run about when now Mahama na commission side way or like all primitive side way buy say bia anka o so that's 8 years anka sanyam we now we by the time now so no solid fees so now we for do buy for good 8 years offense commission side way. Imagine, I didn't hear you. Okai be commission the first one on the hill, the top hill. No, second one was the hill. In the second one, Obesan commission run about in second one. Why? That's one thing. You see, you can't. No more can fat. I don't know the thing is fat. About wait for 8 years. Minimum the way. Me signing the only bibia. I say changing no. Now about Mama Semba. Obesan man so. If you say almost 4 years. 4 years, Mama 4 years no. I did Mama 4 years or that year no. 8 years we. No got you. Do Mama she Kumasi or year nyama bebre ma Kumasi for. E say mo mo gini tum. By nipa ho say ara ntum ho say that asantfo ebi mu tie. Ntum da de ne ya say ye. Owu o so onwu ye. But to la so onu so no wewu no. Me de kwesi.
Then now ton ha.
It's a bumper.
Bumper. Yeah. Okay, so that is Kwesi at Abossey here. He sells bumper. He's saying that comparing two administrations, that of John Dramani Mahama and also Akufo-Addo, he thinks that John Dramani Mahama has done well because even with the 4 good years that the John Dramani Mahama spent on the throne or when he was in power, he was able to do some substantial things, expecting that the 8 years that the New Patriotic Party has secured or got should have done far better than what the former president did. So he thinks that the former president should be brought back in the upcoming elections. But let me ask him other questions in this area. 2012, Otuaba.
2012.
Osheding.
2012 Otuaba. Otuaba clean. Otuaba Mahama. So that's it. 2012 from the Mahama time. Those time in my war. You are not mom. The corner ton is saying. Imagine 2012 Mahama time. The corner ton is saying.
2016 Otuaba.
2016 Akufo-Addo buy no. O change my dream say oh. Yet is castle na comedy. And the cray, yet is a comedy. Fine, and the war all day, Papa Night, Sana all day, or the band, and tell Mammy changing my dream, Mammy 2016, and Mammy to Obama, Akufo-Addo. Oh, nice. Yeah, Timmy to Mamma Akufo-Addo, no, so far, no, for about like 2020, I think 2020, Mr. No, yeah, Conan yet. But we heard those time I met to about my mama, and your mom, a course, no, is very clean than the Akufo-Addo regime. We into the I said, who by say, who be used to your dream, now the beating, and I want to boost you for family side, much check. So that's here. Into the new people won't to me, yeah, and so wedding was a pine, and I say my mind at the end of all, you know.
2020 is the same. Who voted mama?
2020 no 2020 no me mama hammer. I think yeah me mama hammer. And I say no about on 2024 way. 2024 we mean to be money BM because they me buy no anya year mama.
2024 be mama wine.
24 yeah me fama me mahama.
Who voted haso? Who voted? Who voted wa?
Yeah,
and a haso do mal Latif and answer do Jefferson.
Latif or not suffer because me to be skirt and blouse. So that say because the president in the air that's a mahama. There's some money na be dey say no fani nyina here den. I'm finding you back.
No, for Jefferson.
No, Jefferson or there be Osa. Nimfisa. Jefferson on do ye. Jefferson, I'm telling you. Or ye be, but on do ye. Because me kai that 2020. They also are Latif Befano. No, that's Eben. Ebenezer is I mean King Kong. No be into me to know. But I say Latif Bayano that a warning shot blow. No, from imagine say Jefferson that Ben Abai. No, what you church nyama was siska was siska pa. No, listen, in Yesika, there be a check. What ye did to inform say. This time, Mama dear. This time, Mama, then to be to inform Mama Hammer. Now, Miss Farmer Jefferson, no, and ye, on to inform ye and Yejuma. Incorporating and ye and to inform. There's some Latif from Mahama. Into any Yejuma, I say, obedient in the bar, on the funny move back. So that's not a game now. But in Farmer Jefferson, Vincent Farmer Mahama, no, and moi, skirt and blouse, and I'm catch you say, Minton Farmer skirt and blouse, because skirt and blouse, you're saying, and to the Jefferson, dear, Uncle Peppy in that, why be, what Mamma who say, why so, what bustle, why, we're being home, and my mom who say, oh, he's the Jefferson. Until next time, like 2018 or no, 2028 or 2030, that way, no, 32 that way, no, but this time they undo ye. They be undo ye. Nifisa was Latif Piano. Latif Piano. Kwesi Rambo.
That's Kwesi Rambo for you. He's saying that he's going to give the nod to John Dramani Mahama in the 2024 elections, and he's going to give it to Jefferson. Oh no, he's not going to vote for Jefferson because he says that Jefferson hasn't gotten to that level yet. He can't work with John Dramani Mahama, and he's not willing to vote skirt and blouse. So he's certainly going to give it to Latif, who is the NDC member of parliament here, who is going to retain power in this particular area. We are still coming to you live from Ablekuma Central. This place is the Abossey enclave in this constituency. Interesting comments there from the constituents within Ablekuma Central. But you know what? December 7 will tell who becomes the next member of parliament in this constituency. Will Jefferson Saki win, or will Latif be retained as the member of parliament for this area? Let's wait and see what happens on Saturday. My name is Philip Neil Latte. This is how we wrap up today's edition of Community Forum on Channel 1 TV, which came to you live on Breakfast Daily. Keep watching Channel 1 TV.
Over the last 8 years, we've seen an insensitive government, a government that has made corruption the order of the day, and a government that has put